Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with InvestFourMore, and we're outside a house flip that we have owned for a little while now, and we're finally getting started on the work. We've had an update video. We started a new contractor out here, and he's done a really good job so far demoing the house, and it looks way different now just after that, so we'll show you that. And then I completely missed something in this house the first couple times I was here. I can't believe I missed it. It's very relevant to our channel, and it's something I haven't talked about for a while, so we'll show you that as well. And this is a property that is on 2.5 acres, has quite a few outbuildings, no real garage from what we hear, quite a few snakes out here. But neat property, and we paid $425 for it, probably worth well over $600,000 once we fix it up, but it will take some work to get there. And of course, check out InvestFourMore.com for much more information on our flips, rentals, be an agent, all that great stuff too. We have lots of books on Amazon, a free book on InvestFourMore.com as well. We have lots of cool videos for our flips, rentals, and stuff if you haven't seen our channel before. All right, so what did I miss before? Well, I thought this room right here was where the boiler was for the old part of the house. So this used to be an old farmhouse, and then I'll kind of show you here. There's the old farmhouse in front, and at some point they had this sweet addition right here with a second story, and then they also added on a modular onto the back of it. So a modular is all wood, just it's built somewhere else and assembled here. So it's the same as a stick-built house. It's not like a manufactured home or mobile home. So it doesn't hurt the financing or anything like that, but it's just interesting to see how this property's been pieced together. So I saw this vent coming out of there and just assumed that was for the boiler. The boiler's in this little room. And I thought maybe someone had told me that was in there. I've just never opened this door before. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check out the boiler and see how it looks. And look at this. There's its very own murder room. So if you're new to the channel, we haven't talked about it for a while. I don't know why, because I haven't bought too many really old houses lately. A lot of our houses seem to have creepy basements like this, or a bigger basement with a really creepy room. And Nikki, my project manager, would always say, that's a murder room. That's definitely where somebody was captured and murdered at some point. So this one qualifies pretty good. It's actually not in horrible shape, but it's very tight down here. I kind of have to like stoop over. There's lots of different power and electrical stuff going on down here. I had to get a stick or actually it was a snow like, oh, there's still cobwebs everywhere. But I had to take a stick to remove just cobwebs everywhere so I could even get this far. And then I want to go over there, but man, I did not remove the cobwebs all the way in here yet. And they're everywhere. So do I want to brave walking through all of them, I guess. Ugh. So yeah, back there, you can kind of see under the house. Looks like some pretty solid foundation work with random rocks holding it up. Okay, so a new murder room. We haven't had one of these for a while. I can't believe I missed it. So there we go. Walk up here and take all the cobwebs off me before we go inside and show you what it looks like now with the demo done. So we'll check out the house now here. Like I said, we tried out a new contractor. We're always trying to find new people to help us out because we have so many projects going on, so much crazy stuff happening. And this person actually worked in the oil fields, but was sick of it, tired of it, wanted to do something else, and was a referral from our hardwood guy. And we always start people off slowly with easy jobs, and we just had him demo everything. So that's kind of like his first job to see how he did. He worked really hard, stuck to his timelines, did a really good job, so that's a good sign. The fridge is still here, but that's because it's hooked up to the water line still, and there's no water shut off, so we need to get our plumber out here to disconnect that properly before we remove that. But the rest of it looks pretty good. All the carpet's out, all the curtains are out. Just having the curtains off makes it so much brighter and nicer in here. And then here is a big difference. There was kind of a wall with a little doorway there before, and we had that taken out. It looks so much better now with that gone. And over here, this house had 2 kitchens. So I said they added a modular house onto this house, well, this was the original kitchen, or who knows how this house was originally laid out, how big the original farmhouse was. If it was really just tiny and just this small area because you have a different step up here, or if it included this part. But this other part over here was definitely added on. So they had the small kitchen in the modular. It was still there when we bought it. And then you had the other kitchen here. So we took those out, and we'll probably make that small kitchen a laundry room, I think is the plan. We got all the stuff out of here, including the litter boxes, which really stink. And this will be a new bathroom, so we'll make this into a better, full bath again, because it was just a half bath kind of laundry room before. And then we have this area over here. Again, with all the windows, the blinds off. So much better, and all the stuff out of here. The wood paneling, that's something we need to figure out. So we always love hearing from people. We love it when you like our videos too, but in the comment section, what do you think we should do with our properties? We're happy to hear suggestions and ideas, because there's a whole lot of wood paneling in here. But it's not horrible looking, and it's almost kind of cool. So we could paint it, we could remove it, but then we have to sheetrock everything, and that'd be really expensive. So there's some decisions to be made here. We did take off the paneling under the windows because it was rotten. So we definitely wanted to get rid of that. You can see there was some insulation here, but definitely some old 2x4s there back when they really were 2x4s and not 1.5 by 3.5s. So I have to look and see. I believe this house is close to 100 years old, if not older. So this area, and there's this little bedroom right here with lots of crazy built-ins and wood paneling too. That little door goes into the bathroom we were just in. And then this has different flooring as well. You can see newer hardwood here. And this is probably the original hardwood for the farmhouse. So I always love seeing the old original wood in these farmhouses, but you can see there is some damage there. And who knows what it looks like underneath that floor, right? There's usually a reason why they cover up hardwood with hardwood. But, we have some decisions there. Do we keep this hardwood? It's not in bad shape. Do we take it off and take the chance that hardwood's all over? So there's lots of decisions here. And then it has an upstairs too. And this was covered in carpet. So the big nasty shag carpet. And then, we took all the wood paneling off here because, as you can see, there was sheetrock under it. Down there, I don't think there's sheetrock under that wood paneling, but it was up here. And you can still see some spots where it was a little bit rotting, some mold. It's really cool views of the mountains. You never know how well you can see it on the camera, but you can see the front range pretty good. And yes, those are the Rocky Mountains. Got like a cool little old plow down there in the yard. These country properties are always interesting because they tend to come with lots of stuff, which is kind of cool, but also more expensive because the more stuff they come with, the more time it takes and dumpsters it takes to get rid of that stuff. But yeah, you can see that window's kind of broken and cracked. So that's something else we have to decide. How many windows do we replace? Some are new, some aren't. These doors are kind of junky. So we could end up spending a whole lot of money on this house, or not quite as much money, but still a lot, depending on how far we go and what we do. You can see there some more water damage from that window. Didn't quite trim them out like you're supposed to usually when you see that amount of foam and water damage still coming through. So we'll see. And then if you count, this is a bedroom, which is a pretty big room with this cool little loft area, but obviously we want to make it safer because that's not safe for kids to have that. It has 5 bedrooms with that upstairs room. There's that room we were just in under here. And then the modular side of it has 3 more bedrooms. Plus there's a basement under the modular. So there's a whole lot of room here. And that's cool. That stair is broken. Look at that guy. You can see it. A big chunk of it broke off. It's nice to have big houses and kind of fun to work on them, but it can get very expensive very quickly because everything costs more. More paint, more flooring, more fixtures, for doing electrical work. There's more electrical, there's more plumbing, all kinds of stuff that adds up. So more windows. The big houses are cool, but you have to budget so much more for the rehab when you do them. All right, so yeah, there's the kitchen. Here's the I mean, it's pretty cool. Living room. That has some newer windows over there. There are lots of built-ins everywhere in here too, so we don't know if the guy was a woodworker or what, but stuff like that all over this modular side. And then, yeah, the basement's down there. So there's a lot of house here. And then we've got bedroom. Bedroom. Again, you can see the newer windows on this side. And then more of the built-ins all over. Another bedroom. So one thing that we don't really have, and I don't know if we don't have a true master bedroom here, because you have those 3 bedrooms there, and you've got this 1 bathroom here for the modular side. And then you got the bedroom over there, which could be connected to this bathroom, but you probably want to leave that bathroom, you know, for use for the rest of the house as well, and that's not a very big bedroom. And you've got the really big bedroom upstairs, but there's no bath up there, and I don't think we want to go to the expense of adding a bathroom up there. So it's not ideal, but again, these properties don't have to be perfect, especially out in the country with something this size and this kind of land. It should sell very quickly. There's just hard to find properties like this, and most of them are very small or manufactured homes where they have, you know, metal frames in them and are much harder to finance. So under here you can see, right, this is the bottom of the modular home. All wood, no metal frame, no metal axles, just a very loud fire alarm, smoke alarm going off. And so yeah, the basement, I mean, it's pretty good size here. We took off, there was, I think, was there paneling down here? Ooh, that's loud. But that's another thing. Hey, do we come down here and do we finish this basement, or we just leave it? With as big as the house is and as many bedrooms as it has and the different living rooms upstairs, I don't think we need to do much down here. Maybe just clean it up, maybe take the wallpaper down, maybe put a battery in the smoke alarm, and then call it good, because it's a big house and I don't think we need to finish the basement. I don't think it will add as much value as it might cost us. So that's the property with the update, all demoed out, all the stuff done. Of course, we'll have another broken stair. The link to the before video to show you what it looked like when we bought it with all the stuff and the wall still up in there, so you can see that. And we go through a lot more of the numbers and stuff too there. But yeah, I just having that wall out makes such a huge difference. Really changed the feel of the house, and kind of neat, even though it's weird, but still kind of neat. All right, we'll have many more updates on this house and our other projects, including the complex and compound and the Ocho and all that good stuff going on. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We love seeing it when you like our videos. Love seeing comments, so keep those coming. We'll have many more videos coming up. Like I said, check out InvestFourMore.com if you haven't seen that before, or if you really want to learn more about real estate, our books have a ton of information on how to actually do what we do. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back.